Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Manchester United really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Pinches it off him, and it's Rooney.
Oh, really well played.
Rooney running with it. Rooney! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
He's going for goal! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Alexander-Arnold. Trossard picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
And there's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he's lost his man here. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Trossard. Menu. This looks promising. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Aims beyond the defence. Trossard finding himself in space. Oh, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. Brilliantly cut out. Over to the right flank. Haaland. That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Szoboszlai proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Chance here to counter. Now it's Trossard. He has found the way through. Trossard. Lofted in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for it.
Great chance! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He is through here. Menu. Can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through, and a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Summerslide! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And that's another good win of the ball. McAllister, can he get it through? McAllister cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's picked out the run. And that's a chance! Rodri, spread it left. Nicely weighted ball. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister receives it in a good chance! And he's found the net! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And the referee has blown for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So right back into the action.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's been hooked away. Here's a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. McAllister. Vardiol.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Menu. Rodri. To McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Ruben Dias. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Havertz. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vardiol makes the interception. Trossard has created one goal already. Pass somewhat off target. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. And that was nowhere near his best. Can he finish? Great vision. That's a promising position. Can he get on the end of this? Vardiol wants to run onto this. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. And it's McAllister looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance here. Out towards the flank. Good ball, good take. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8, Dominic Szoboszlai. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Ryan Cherki.
Tries to pass it through, and Dijk gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Takes aim and cross. Big chance! And he has his goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Reece James. Coming on the field is number 7, Joe Gomez.
Tries a shot! And again! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And when the manager called on him, he was on shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
So, third corner of the game. Chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Rodri with the clearance. Manchester United get their fourth corner. Real chance! it's hit the post.
Full added minutes.
Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Oh, shooting chance! Rodri in with the challenge. Looking to play him in. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that has sent him sprawling. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.